Around 7 years ago, I was 12 at this time. Me, my friend, my father, and his father, we planned a very wholesome trip. We wanted to climb this very tall mountain in our country. So, it was just after Christmas. We packed up, we drove down, and we only drove halfway because it was a long distance. So, we drove halfway and we stayed at our friend's grandma's. It was really, really nice and wholesome there because there were like alpacas, there were some animals. It was very cute, and it was just it was a nice vibe and everything going there. It was The sun was setting, and over the trees you saw the sunset. Sky was nice and red. We go to sleep. We wake up the next day. It was really early. It was probably 4 a.m., 3:30, 4 a.m. because we were going to climb this mountain and we were like, okay, we have to start early. And this was summer because otherwise there would have been too much snow and we would have been able to climb it. So we wake up, it's around 4 a.m. We drive down to the mountain. And it's wholesome the whole time. We're having a fun time. Everything's great. We get there. We start climbing the mountain. It's a bit challenging. There's some aspects where there's so much gravel that you keep slipping. But when we get almost to the top, there's these like massive rocks. All right, so we get over those, and then we get into this like little valley. Once we're in the valley, there's already snow. So then it's pretty easy. We just climb to the top, and this is actually me when I was there the first time. So it was a really nice time getting up there and everything. We get back down, we climb down, and it's like it feels never ending. You keep walking, and it's like, oh, I just want this to be over with. I don't even know how much longer because we took a different route down through like some little bush towards the end, and always the bush is the never ending part. So we get down, and then we drive back to the grandma's place, and we stay there one night again. Now, this is where the story starts to become interesting. We wake up the next day, and I don't want to give too much details because I don't want this stuff getting too leaked. Because it is quite weird what me and my friend did. So, anyway, we go to these people's house, and they're not home. And don't worry, our friends knew them. They were like relatives and everything. We get there, and they have this like massive mansion. It's a really big mansion. You're driving down the driveway. Imagine on the left side, there's a tennis court with a basketball court. There's like nice hedges just alongside the property. There's like a very nice entryway. I think it was almost a roundabout in front of the house. Now, the house isn't massive at all, but it is pretty large because I think it was a single story only. It might have been a double story. I can't remember. This was like 7 years ago. So we get there, and we never went inside. I don't think we had the keys, but we walked around to the back, and there's this spa pool. There's this really nice pool. There's this like outside patio with a like outside fireplaces, tables, and you're overlooking like this bush and the river area. So it was really, really nice. For me, I was like blown away. I was like, wow. And also the sun was shining. So it was just majestical pretty much. I really, really enjoyed it. So anyways, we pull the cover off. This is going to be really important later in the story. This blue roll like cover, we like wind it up. So it's a roll now. And there's, nice blue crystalline water. Basically, we're all like jumping in there, diving in there, having fun time, playing with a soccer ball. Then the parents, which is only two people, the parents go into the spa pool and they're chilling there. Me and my best friend, we never went into the spa pool, but we're still in the pool. And we're just playing around, having fun time, talking shit. And I don't know how this really came about, but I think that my parents, the parents, it wasn't my parents, it was my parent and my friend's parents. So two dads decided to go into some gardens. They wanted to take a look. So basically, they said they're gonna leave us for like 1 hour or something, which is fine, like we weren't complaining. So they leave. Now it's only me and my friend. So, we're having fun in the pool, we're splashing around, doing, 12-year-old stuff. And then we grab, I think, a soccer ball or a basketball, and we go to the tennis court area and we just start throwing some hoops, I don't know if we played some tennis, maybe we did. Anyway, then we're returning back into the pool. So imagine it's just nice weather. There's a blue rolled up tarp. There's just crystal clear water. I don't know how this escalated or everything, but back in this time, I think it was it was school holidays. So I think I remember that I somewhat knew what porn was here. I'm pretty sure because I think I've already like jerked off like once or twice. And this is at 12 years of age because in that last term, a boy in our class told us what it was. He told us what it was and he said this is this and this is porn and this is how you masturbate pretty much. So he told us these things. And I'm not too sure how this escalated. But literally, fuck me, man. Literally, me and my best friend, we're in the pool. Now, it's a square pool. So he's on this side, I'm on this side. We're both looking opposite directions. And then we're facing this way, he's facing that way, and we're like glancing over. We've got our togs down, and we're literally just ripping it out. And we're doing this, and I'm literally yelling at him, and he's yelling at me. It's like, do you feel anything? And I'm like, no, do you? So we were pretty much new to this. I'm not sure if this was my first time or one of my second times, but I believe this was our first time. And I want to put a disclaimer here. We did not ejaculate into the pool because when you're in that age, even if you climax, for me, it took some time instead of like semen started coming out. Look, so fuck. We do that, and we're both rock hard. There's like disclaimer alert. We're not gay. I didn't see his dick, neither he did mine. But we're just at this weird age where we're probably horny, and we're just trying to see what this is gonna do. And now that I don't know how this escalated again, but now the blue tarp. So there's basically this blue roll that is rolled up. We get out of the pool. We still have togs, and we basically just lie on it and just hump it. Now imagine two 12-year-old boys just humping a tarp that's like rolled up. And again, there's this tarp like this. I'm facing that way, he's facing that way, and it's pretty much, do you feel anything again? Like, do you feel this sort of stuff? We never climaxed or anything, but it was weird. Basically, we literally got invited into someone's pool, and we literally just goned in someone's pool. We didn't ejaculate, but you know the reason. And then it was like, we started, you know, we stopped something, we started playing again, and then the like reality sunk in. It's like, well, this was weird what we did, you know? This was like really, really weird what we did. We're 12 years old and two boys together. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And then like, my friend's like, what if they have a camera here? So we start freaking out, you know? Like, gosh, if they had a camera and they go onto the cameras and then they see these two little kids jerking off their wiener in their pool and then fucking it up, like, what are they gonna think? So we're in this like panic mode and everything. And, you know, it's like us both being kind of like panicky, scared, and then both our parents return. So it's good that they didn't return whilst we were doing the act, because there would have been a lot of explanations and I don't think I would have been able to look them in the eyes the same. Gosh, I like, and that was it. Then we, you know, they came, we dried off, went home, and me and my friend talked about it sometimes. And when we talk about it now, we just laugh at it. It's our secret that no one knows, but here I am giving it to you guys. So the reason I'm saying this is it's not just to make you laugh. It's to make you see like some fucked up things, and especially it was 12 years of old age. I want to tell you that it leads on. You do these bad things and then it leads on when you do other bad things. Like, I want to tell you this because there's probably things you've done and you feel really shit and guilty about. But believe me, brother, we've gone through it together. We've all done these shit things. You have to understand it. Like, I've done yes, this was at 12 years of age. But I've done stuff that were maybe like 2 years ago that I'm not happy about. And I'll make another video on that later, but you have to understand that we're like all in the same boat. The only way for us to like get out of this boat is for one to jump out, and then he will help the other will help the other, and we all get out of that boat together. Porn is literally destroying young men. I saw it on myself. It's destroyed me for like 6 years. 5 years maybe tops. So I genuinely just want to share with you this story, and I hope maybe you won't do, or I hope you don't do something similar, but I hope you like think about it and think what you really want to do. Jacking off in someone's pool isn't really memorable. Yes, it's funny to look at it now because I was 12, but imagine doing that at 18 or 16. And imagine if you get caught at that age. That'd be devastating. So I know how it feels when you're basically a full-on addict to this. And that's why I'm here and I want to help you. I don't want to plug my course in at the beginning throughout the story because I thought it wouldn't have matched. But I have made a full course on quitting porn and becoming more masculine and disciplined. It is the top link in the description if you're interested. I hope through this story I could have shared something and maybe might have motivated you to, you know, quit porn or not fall down the same path as I did, because everything leads on somewhere. Click here to watch this next video. See ya.